Now, when we talk about ISTM effect in different of the conditions, there are n number of conditions where you can use it. Okay, as I have already told you, the goals of the treatment and all. Now, how is it working? Okay, we have learned everything about the ISTM techniques, about different strokes, but how is it working? Now, what happens? We have a lot of trigger point formation. Okay, when there is trigger point formation, what is happening? The whole fibers, all the fibers of the muscle, they are adhered to each other. Okay, and they are stiffer now, right? Now, brain knows that I have to heal a certain area because there is some pain or some injury. So, have you seen the road? When the road is broken, what happens? These PWD people, they come and they patch it up with coal tar. Okay, and again when it breaks at the same point where it was patched up. Why? Because the area around that patchy repair was weak. That's why it gets broken over there only. Okay, that is known as the scar tissue. Okay, now whenever we get pain, whenever we get strain, whenever we get any injury in the muscle, so what happens? Our brain sends signal to that area that you have to heal. So there is a lot of new fibroblast proliferation. So when those proliferation of fibroblast is happening, it is not in an aligned way. It is all in zigzag, haphazard manner. Okay? Why? Because brain knows that it has to heal, but brain doesn't know that it has to be aligned in a proper orientation. Okay? So that forms the scar and it heals up. Fine? But that is the weak area, and that is the area where you are getting the adhesion, where you are getting the range of restriction. Okay, then that is the area where you are getting pain. Now, when you are releasing it with the ISTM, what you are doing when you are doing the strokes, you are realigning those fibroblasts with micro trauma given through this. Okay, now those fibroblasts will proliferate again, but in a aligned manner. Why? Because you are aligning it in that orientation. Okay, and it heals up, right? This is the first theory. The second theory, whenever you have got the adhesion, okay, the whole taut band is there. Now what you are doing in that adhesion, you must have seen every time there is a swelling, there is a fluid accumulated along with the strain, that inflammation area. Okay, so what happens? There is a lot of fluid collection in that area. There is adhesion. That fluid becomes hardened. It becomes gel. Okay, so to break that gel is the work of this ISTM. So what we are doing with this tool, we are breaking that gel into liquid form again to get the normal physiology of the muscle. Okay, so that stickiness, that adherence of the muscle fibers along with each other is released. Okay, now what happens? Because of that adherence, the nerves, the arteries, the capillaries around that area in the muscle, under the muscle, over the muscle, they also get adhered, they get entrapped. Okay, so what we are doing, we are releasing that also. Okay, so when we are releasing that, again we are getting the relief. Okay, so that is the mechanism how this ISTM is actually working so nicely. Okay, just you have seen in 2 minutes what I have done for him. That was a very simple case though. Okay, it was just a stiffness over here in this area, but just in 2 minutes his one shoulder got relaxed and the other shoulder was high up, right? So that way you can do it in different cases where there is